Over the past week, Ethereum has seen significant developments both on the technical and financial fronts. The community is buzzing about a new proposal from Vitalik Buterin, while institutional interest keeps rising, and the roadmap for long-term scalability continues to evolve. Here's everything that happened in the Ethereum ecosystem this week. One of the most notable technical updates is the introduction of EIP 7983, proposed by Vitalik Buterin and Tony Varstetter. This proposal aims to set a maximum gas limit per single transaction, capping it at 16,377,216 units, 224. If approved, this change would prevent individual transactions from consuming an entire block's gas limit, enabling more efficient and parallel execution, especially important for zkVM environments and modular execution models. According to Vitalik, this kind of cap represents a smart trade-off between flexibility and predictability, contributing to better network security and scalability without hurting developer UX. Currently, EIP 7983 is in draft phase and open to community discussion. Meanwhile, the Ethereum Foundation has announced a bold new roadmap called the Giga Era, aiming to scale Ethereum up to 10 million transactions per second. This will be achieved primarily through zk-rollups and advanced infrastructure improvements. The plan also includes revisiting the staking model to better balance decentralization, efficiency, and ease of use. This vision clearly shows Ethereum's intention to become the most scalable and user-centric platform in Web3. While the Giga Era plan is still in its planning stages, it has already sparked great interest among developers and investors, standing out as one of the most ambitious roadmaps the Foundation has ever revealed. On the financial side, Ethereum continues to attract massive inflows from institutional investors, especially following the approval of Ethereum spot ETFs in the United States. In the last 7 days alone, Ethereum recorded over $148 million in net inflows, bringing the total of the last 11 consecutive positive weeks to over $1 billion. This trend shows that professional investors are increasingly viewing Ethereum as a reliable long-term asset. Supporting this, on-chain data reveals that ETH held on centralized exchanges has hit its lowest point in 8 years, a strong signal of accumulation and reduced sell pressure. From a technical analysis perspective, Ethereum also looks strong. It has maintained support above $2,500, fluctuating between $2,560 and $2,575. A golden cross recently formed between short-term moving averages, and the RSI remains neutral, indicating more room to grow. If Ethereum breaks through the key resistance at $2,610, the next technical targets sit around $2,650 and $2,800. On a medium to long-term outlook, some analysts are setting bullish targets of $5,000 to even $500 by the end of 2025, largely driven by institutional interest and ETF exposure. At the same time, Ethereum developers are preparing for the upcoming Pectra upgrade, expected to go live in the second half of 2025. Pectra, a combination of the Prague and Electra upgrades, will include several important Ethereum improvement proposals. EIP 7251, which will raise the maximum ETH staking cap from 32 ETH to 2,048 ETH per validator, improving validator performance and network efficiency. EIP 7702, which enhances externally owned accounts, EOAs, making them compatible with smart contract-like features and helping to push account abstraction forward. These upgrades align with the ongoing implementation of EIP 4337, which introduces native account abstraction, enabling more flexible user experiences such as social recovery wallets, biometrics, automation, and more user-friendly dApps. In short, Ethereum is currently undergoing a pivotal phase of development. It's simultaneously pushing technological innovation deeper into its core protocol and attracting strong interest from traditional finance. This week perfectly reflected that dual momentum. On one side, protocol upgrades and developer-led improvements. On the other, signs that Ethereum is becoming a cornerstone asset in the global financial landscape. The next 2 weeks will be critical, especially if ETH successfully breaks through the $2,110 resistance. A clean breakout could spark a new rally supported by strong fundamentals and favorable macro conditions. Meanwhile, developers are doubling down on their long-term vision, building an Ethereum network that is modular, secure, and capable of supporting millions of users globally. Want deeper insights like this delivered every week? Join the newsletter at blockchaindudes.com to get straight-to-the-point breakdowns, market updates, and Web3 analysis without the fluff. Understand Ethereum before everyone else talks about it.